Oh my god, that is absolutely magnificent kill by no name right here.
Cutting their vision.
Oh my
And she clutches up the 1-3.
oh my god.
Hey everyone, welcome to a new episode of Clubs at Manipal, the series in which we invite board members of various clubs in Manipal and ask them questions that a fresher might have. I'm Adit Luhadia, your host, and today we have with us the board members of MIT Gaming Club. So hey guys, we'll start off with some formal questions and then later on we'll also ask you some informal questions. So guys, stay tuned. Yep.
Yeah, so we can begin.
Yeah, so we'll start off with our first question. That is, what is MIT Gaming Club?
The MIT Gaming Club is the sole and official video gaming club of MIT Manipal. We are a club which specializes in all things related to video gaming. So that is from playing video games to creating video games to organizing professional tournaments to even, creating highlight reels on social media montages. You name it, we try our best to do it.
Oh, I remember recently you guys did a stream, right, with Meal Deal and Redx.
Yes, we had.
Yeah, it was great, guys. Just check out the link in the description and also don't forget to follow these guys there. So we'll move on to our second question. What are some of the events that you guys do? Like, can you give a list of some of the events you do every semester?
So throughout the semester, apart from social media, we tend to host a lot of tournaments. We try our best to host as many tournaments as we can for a variety of games. Right now, we're not in Manipal. Otherwise, generally, we have LAN tournaments for CSGO, Dota. We've also hosted tournaments for PUBG Mobile as well as Call of Duty Mobile. And we've also actually had FIFA tournaments as well, where we've had laptop setup and we've had controllers. And even that's been quite successful. Apart from that, this is all related to actually playing games and, like sort of participating in a tournament. But on the development side as well, we also do conduct sessions for both our development team members as well as we haven't been able to do it because the pandemic came in, but we were planning on conducting a development workshop in Unity as basically a Unity crash course to get people more into video game development and so get started from there.
Oh, that's great. That actually reminds me, you guys have different domains, right? So can you explain some of the two of the domains that you have in the club?
We primarily we have like 2 to 3 domains. Like previously, we've gone with 2 main domains, 2 main distinctions. We have our crew team and our dev team. Mostly self-explanatory, but the crew team they focus on all of the content and they mainly deal with the content side, the management, as well as whether if we're hosting any event or any tournament, they look after all of that. So be it from social media all the way up till hosting our professional tournaments, or not exactly professional tournaments, but any of our tournaments, it's all majorly handled by the crew. Our dev team comprises of the people who specialize in and are working towards learning more about various game engines. We don't really have a specific game engine which we tether you to, but we tend to lean towards Unity because Unity is very cross-platform, and it has a lot of community support as well.
Yeah, I've seen like a lot of
we tend to go for that.
games in Unity, and
we do have some plans to sort of diversify our crew team itself into something like the professional side as well as the casual side. So the professional side will handle all of the events and the tournaments, whereas our content side, our casual side, will handle all of our social medias, and they will be responsible for all of the articles and anything which we come out with.
that's great. So that reminds me, do you guys have any like awards or achievements that you would like to tell to your viewers?
At present, no, we do not have any awards or achievements to the club. But with the new diversification, which we are planning by splitting our club into 3 different groups, the professional side, the casual content side, and the development side, we are hoping that with the professional side to be able to identify player groups within Manipal itself, whom we can help empower whenever they go for an external tournament. We will try our best as a gaming club to empower them, and hopefully through that we can get something done.
That's cool. So, how do you guys recruit, and when do you guys recruit?
Generally, so that's a question which is tricky to answer. We generally recruit whenever student council opens it up for us. We try our best to recruit as many people as we can. The more the merrier is what we actually prefer. Don, do you have anything to add to this?
Yeah, and we also try to recruit twice a year just so we can add more people to the club. I think that's
Right
about
now,
it.
we're mostly keeping our recruitments open to anyone from any MAHE college, so that anyone who's a gamer in Manipal can come to our club, connect with us, vibe, play some games, and have fun.
That's great. So, how much time can someone expect? Like, how much time would they have to give to your club? Is there anything like that?
Not much. It's mainly interest based. Like if you're a part of the professional side, if you're in the professional team and you're actively practicing, then that's mainly you're practicing with your team. So that sort of time is decided by you. If you're part of the crew, by the way, you can be a part of multiple different sections simultaneously. You don't have to be within one section only. Um, so being a part of the crew team or basically the content or the casualty would mainly enlist your help with stuff like article writing, creating engaging social media posts, creating montages, highlight reels. If you want to create a review, it's mainly based on the individual's interest. Of course, we'll be giving our ideas, but it's up to you as an individual as to which one of our ideas, or if you have an idea on your own, then you can pitch it to us. And if we approve of it, then you can get to work on that. So that's entirely dependent on you. If it's an article which you're really interested in, for example, an article on esports or an article on your favorite game, if you're writing a review, that's purely dependent on how much you are interested in it and how much time you're willing to give to it. So we don't have any fixed hours or duration to any of our sides. Even if you look at the development side, we try to keep things as lax as we can. So because we understand that everyone is a student going to college, they have their own classwork, and how can we supplement that? So it's purely interest based, and you can't really commit to a time.
Okay, that sounds great. So basically, people can be in other clubs as well when they are in MIT
Yeah,
gaming. But if they're like in a
Yeah,
team,
yeah,
in a specific professional team, then they would obviously have to commit some time to it.
yeah. Or like
yeah,
that's
yeah.
that's a commitment to your team itself,
Yeah,
not to the club per
yeah,
se.
exactly.
So
Right.
Mm.
Okay. Next, by the way, Shiv is our video editor, so he will. Wait, I think you guys know about him, right? Huh?
yeah,
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 yeah.
he's part of a dev team.
Right. So, so moving on to our next question, do you guys know, like, have any informal incidents that you might want to share with the audience? Like when you were
Informal
in the club,
incidents.
uh, something as a board member, or maybe why you like the club, why you chose it.
Uh, just like a general interest in gaming. I joined this college. I found out, oh, there's a gaming club. So, I tried out for it, and I managed to get in. Overall, it was quite chill. We had a few events. Kind of wish we previously had more events. So that's what we're working towards. But overall, it's quite fun. And while it is quite taxing, especially if we're conducting tournaments, to have to host the tournament, conduct it, and keep everything in order. It's a whole tedious process to
Yeah,
have to go and get permissions and
it's
everything.
it's quite tiring, but at the same time, it's also very rewarding. Like at the end of the day, you feel content at what you've achieved,
Yeah.
and
That's true.
yeah,
Somehow things are sort of better now because we're not in campus, but when we're in campus and when we physically have to do it, there's a lot of
Mhm.
procedures we have to follow because
Yeah,
we
there's
have
like a
to run
official
around. We have to get a
chain.
lot of yeah. There's an official chain. We have to run around. We have to get a lot of signatures from a lot of the various faculties and the domain in charges. student welfare is something we've had to take trips to multiple times because of various unavailabilities or various reasons. So yeah, it's a very tedious process, but we have fun
It's
hosting an
worth
event.
it.
Yeah, and even during the event, the overall it's super chill. Being
Yeah.
able to interact with all of the players and even members within ourselves, because we have the tournament going on the entire day, we don't manage to get lunch, so we have one or two guys who run out to MSC. They grab everyone's orders and they bring it back during the break, and we all just like talk and vibe while doing it all. So
That's
Yeah.
it's super
actually
chill.
so
It's super
interesting.
fun.
And
Yeah.
like, it's kind of like
Yeah.
you guys
See,
make a group of
all
friends.
day, yeah, all day you just hang out playing games and you chill.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's great.
What more do you want?
Yeah.
Nice.
We've had multiple events in September of 2019, September or October of 2019. We held an event called Respawn. It was quite a good event. The event was mainly meant to be for FIFA and Dota 2. And overall, it went quite well, except that, we had no one for Dota. But the FIFA aspect went well. We had over 30 participants. And throughout the course of 2 days, we reduced them down and, we got a winner at the end. And it was a pretty nice prize pool. The day was quite chill and, hanging out, watching people play games. And, in the end, the final match, we put it on the projector, I believe. So, that's also quite fun to watch. After that,
Yeah.
in January, we conducted an event called Drop Shot.
Mhm.
So Drop Shot again consisted of two games. I believe it was Call of Duty Mobile and was it FIFA, Don?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it was Call of Duty Mobile
Fifth,
and Call of Duty Mobile and FIFA. And
Yeah.
overall, again, pretty nice participation. The main issue with that event was that was the only third Saturday weekend which we had available. And that event clashed with a lot of other events as well, such as I believe LOT had their MUN and some other clubs had some other events. So the overall turnover was low, but you still managed to have that same level of fun. We had planned for a Unity game development workshop in
Workshop, March or April, I
March.
think. Yeah.
March 15th, we had planned the workshop, but unfortunately, on March 13th or 14th itself, we got the notice that
Got a notice
Oh,
from
our college was
MAHE.
and that's
our college
disheartening.
was shutting down for
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, until then, so from that time frame, when we came back, we started working on a series called the Quarantine Playlist, which is up on our social media. So the Quarantine Playlist was a simple idea. So everyone is quarantining right now. So throughout the month, every day, we're going to list out a game which we recommend that you check out and we feel is worthwhile. Um, and we tried our best to include like the games. Some games were free at that time, so we decided to include them. And overall, I'd say we managed to finish it. We went the month. There were some snags in between where we might have like missed the timings on a few days, but we completed 30 days. Not even 30 days. We completed 31 days.
Yeah.
So yeah, overall, we did that on social media. Even beforehand, actually, our social media, we've been trying our best to keep it active. If you scroll down even past that, so in October of 2019, October is generally when like a social media event is held called Inktober, where people
They
draw
give
something
us
on
posts
social
of their
media. Yeah, there's a theme
art.
for every day. So what we did was we put our own spin on that and we termed it as Gaming Tober. So every day we posted some drawing or some sort of artwork which one of our members had made and we posted it to our social media. Um, right, you can see that up on your screen right now. And similarly on social media, we had the quarantine playlist, we had that for a month. We've done some other posts in between. We've talked about, we've mentioned when some blockbuster AAA games have gone free. We've mentioned that on our social medias as well. As well as we've done some articles. One article which pops to my mind because I worked on it a lot was during Pride Month, where we really wanted to, put out something for Pride Month. And, overall, I'm quite happy with how it's been presented, and I would definitely recommend that you guys check it out.
Guys, basically,
Apart
just
from
check
that,
out the link in the description and go follow them right now.
yeah, at will. But yeah,
Yeah.
overall, our social media has been quite active. We've done our best to keep it as active as we can. We've conducted some recruitments recently, and we have some new members, and we're engaging with them. And with their help, we were able to conduct this event with RedX, and
That's a
overall, it
very
was quite a
good
successful event.
that the
And
series are
we
comes
raised
out
over
in
8,000
person.
rupees for charity. It's quite nice.
Exactly.
That's damn nice. So yeah, moving on from our formal questions on to some informal questions at the end. What's your favorite game right now? Like, is it Valorant? Everyone's playing Valorant right now.
No. While I play Valorant frequently, my go-to like multiplayer game right now would be Rainbow Six Siege.
Oh, nice.
Not because it's like the best game out there. It's just that I like playing it. And if you have a decent group of friends, then it's very worthwhile. Although that can be said about any multiplayer game. As far as single player games are concerned, I don't really have any favorite right now. Right now, I'm working on completing Assassin's Creed Odyssey. The graphics are nice, the story is all right, but I really like the overall gameplay mechanics of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Don, what about you?
Yeah. Well, unlike Dhruv and most of everybody I know, my focus is only on to like single player games, because competitive games I don't have like a dedicated group of friends to play with. So most of my favorite games are single player games, and I shift a lot. Recently, uh, a new game popped out, but I don't know uh, if I should share
Horizon
that or
Zero
not.
Dawn?
But yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn. See, I've played it and it clicked with me. So I finished that recently, and as Dhruv said, Assassin's Creed is one of my main go-tos. Like once I finish a game, I try to replay it twice or thrice just so I can do everything. And yeah, most of my favorite games are either RPGs or
Yeah,
first-person shooters.
I tend to avoid replaying games because right now it feels like I have a massive library of games which I just want to play and experience the story of. So if I sit down and try and like fully complete a game, I feel like I'll just be stuck here forever.
Oh, by the way, it reminds me, you guys have a Discord server, right? Where like people can collaborate
Yeah,
and
yeah,
maybe play games.
Yeah.
yeah.
We'll put the
We
link in
can
the
play
description,
games
guys.
together,
Go join it.
meet new gamers, or just chat with other people.
Yeah, we have a wonderful channel called Free Games. Anytime various games go free on
Or
various different
any deals
platforms,
or
yeah, you get a notification, so you can definitely go grab those free games.
yeah.
What about you, Adat? What is your favorite game?
The thing is, I don't play games. Like as of now, you see, my laptop does not have a graphics card. I really can't do anything except scribble.
But it doesn't have to be restricted to your laptop, right? You can play mobile
Yeah.
games as well, and even for your current laptop, it doesn't have to be like a really high fidelity 3D game. It can be a simple 2D game as well.
Yeah,
There's a
and
lot of
if
really
you
good
don't
games
play
right
it,
now.
you might have a favorite game that you want to play in the future, or you want to like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I have some fun games because मैंने ये बस ऐसे ही YouTube पे लोगों को खेलते हुए देखा है. Like there's Fall Guys and Fall something.
Yeah, Fall Guys is fun.
Like you play with your friends and it just makes it way more interesting.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that kind of stuff I want to play, but let's see. And on mobile, I kind of stopped playing after Clash of Clans back in 2009 or something. I don't remember. The Clash of Clans काफी famous था उस time पे. So yeah, I want to try out new things, and that's why like I asked for recommendations. जब कभी upgrade करूँगा, I'll try to play them. So,
there's a lot of games in the market currently, and there's too many to even go through. Like even if you look apart from the current games which are launching, there are a lot of really old, really solid titles that are definitely worth checking out. And
they might be outdated, but they're very very well built games.
Yeah. Moving on to our next question, guys, do you have any like suggestions for freshers, or maybe some tips for freshers, those who are coming in now?
don't really focus too much on academics. Like, yeah, academics is important, and your first and second year actually do matter, especially if you want, as far as like hostels are concerned. But
Yeah.
but apart from that, it doesn't really matter. It's like go out and really explore. And there's a lot of things. There's a lot of clubs in Manipal. Explore them. Like I've mainly only been in the gaming club, but I do have
Yeah.
friends in other clubs, and definitely go
Uh,
out, explore. Um,
yeah.
if you want to stick to one club, stick to one club. I have friends who have been a part of 5, 6 clubs. I mean,
Yeah.
in the end, you'll have to shave down on that.
You have to
But
dedicate yourself to something, some one particular club, because I have been a personal victim of choosing too many clubs. In first year, I was a part of like around 8 clubs and one organization or something. I
Okay.
was too excited to join, and I joined a lot of clubs just because they were fun. And what happened in the end was I was too worked up in class or in Manipal to provide time for all of them. So in the end, I just had to concentrate on 1 or 2 clubs at the max. So try out all the clubs that you like, but in the end, choose 1 or 2 that you are going to stick to. And also try to explore Manipal, like just go out on a walk or take a bicycle or something. Because when I came to Manipal, the first 1 month, I was going on walks all around town and trying to see the sights and
oh yeah,
just
really, like yeah,
yeah.
actually, freshers, please explore Manipal and its
Because
surrounding areas.
once you get to Manipal, you can once you get to second year or third year, it just opens up. Like Manipal is a very friendly, student friendly place, and
There's tons
it's
of
worth
restaurants. Like
exploring.
try
Yeah.
each one of them out. Don't just stick to like one place. Like don't just keep going to Eye of
Don't
the
go
Tiger or
keep
something
going to
like that.
MFC or something. Yeah,
Yeah,
keep
I mean you can like every Thursday or something whenever the food's not great, but
yeah.
I would like this is something that even I have messed up. Like I did not explore Manipal that much, and now I'm regretting that decision. So whenever we go back, I'm going to like explore
yeah,
everything.
Yeah.
I'm not going to leave a single thing there.
yeah, definitely. Like
Yeah.
either as a class or
Exp-
as in within like your own
or
friend group, or
just
just
go
alone,
with
just
one
like
two
walk
friends.
around.
Yeah, walk to places, go to the
Mhm.
park or go to the lake.
Yeah, Manipal
It's
Lake,
it's
Endpoint.
a
Just have a stroll.
yeah, it's a great place to be, and you don't want to waste it because once 4 years go by very quickly.
Yeah. And then, stupid shit like this pandemic happened, and,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
lose out on even more time, which you could have spent
yeah.
in Manipal.
Manipal.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
yeah,
Yeah.
in summary, I would just like to say we are MIT Gaming. We're the official gaming club of MIT Manipal.
No, no, of
If you're
MAHE
if you
Manipal, not
of
MIT
MAHE Manipal,
Manipal.
yeah, actually,
MAHE,
we're
yeah.
the only gaming club in
Gaming club
Manipal
in
itself.
Manipal,
Yeah.
and we're trying
So
to make it a MAHE club all across MAHE.
yeah,
So
we're trying to open it up and get people from all across the MAHE colleges,
mm,
and to build up the gaming community in Manipal, because it definitely
yeah,
has a lot of potential, and
yeah,
connecting
yeah.
gamers is definitely gonna be great.
Cool.
What we do.
That's
So
great.
yeah, I would definitely say that please look forward to us and our events. Please feel free to take part and have fun.
Yeah,
Yep, that's great. So, guys, if you have any other doubts, you can ask them down there in the comments below, and we'll like try to answer
And
all of
if you
them.
ever wanna reach out to us, just feel free to drop us a
yes,
message
yeah,
on our
or
Instagram page or on our
or
Facebook page.
Facebook
Alternatively,
page.
you can also join
Yeah,
our Discord server, and you can directly message us from there.
All the links will be there in the
yeah,
description. So, yeah, go check it out. And if you're on Instagram, then maybe switch to YouTube because Instagram does not allow links. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you
yeah.
all for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.